Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I kind of want to make a short video going over this new awesome OPE katana build, and I'm of course not the first person to do this. I've been seeing this flying around. So basically what you want to do for this strategy is first you're going to need the OPE artifact. You're also going to need the OPE katana. I'd highly recommend getting Conquered Haki as your blessing, or at least Haki itself, and then you're going to want the gum artifact as well, so you get that gear 2 damage buff as well. So the reason why the OPE artifact is good nowadays is because the OPE katana summons the room and still does about 1200 damage every time you use that V attack, which is incredibly effective. So I'm sure you guys know by now that the mess move, basically what you do is you steal an enemy's heart, and every single time you click the mouse you deal a lot of damage. So ever since the room is no longer only in the spec slot, you can use gear 2 and Conquered Haki at the same time as the room being activated, and this leads to any mob and most bosses losing a lot of health very quickly. This is a very effective way to quickly damage your enemies, and if you use an auto clicker, it's very effective. However, the biggest problem with this strategy is your mana is just gonna go away. This is a mana drain, so it isn't very effective if you're planning to not reset after every fight. One thing that they also did since the artifact came out is shadow buff these cut moves. So the cut move does a lot more damage than it did before, and it's actually very, very effective. So if you have 3 magics, I recommend Gatling Gun, Liberation, and then also cut. But if you have 2 magics, I'd recommend Gatling Gun, Gum, Bazooka, and then cut. Anyways, the strategy for this is very simple. You're going to want Conquered Haki or Haki as well with gear 2 in your spec slot, and basically what you do is you utilize the fact that OPE katana summons the room, and this lets you use the cut move very, very effectively. It was super effective against Law. However, it was a little mana intensive, but besides that, it does a lot of damage, it's a lot of fun to use, and it's a lot easier to get the OPE artifact than it is to get Darkness or Tremor or something like that. So I think that this is actually a viable new strategy that a lot of people should try using. It may not do quite as much damage as Yoru or something like that, but it's a lot of fun to use and does have a lot of potential if you use it right. So that's why I also wanted to talk about the cut version of this strategy, because the cut move is a lot more consistent, it's a lot less mana intensive, and therefore in my opinion makes it a little bit better because it's a little bit more player friendly. But both of these strategies are super duper good, and I think you guys should be messing around with them until the new winter boss comes out eventually. It is a lot of fun to use the OPE artifact. In my personal opinion, this isn't the actual best setup in the game. The best setup in the game is still probably gonna be Dark Liberation with Gum Gatling Gun and Gum Bazooka, as well with Yoru, as long as you have the Straw Hat for that extra damage buff. This is probably still the best overall damage setup in the game, but the OPE setup, I do recommend all you guys try it out. It's a lot of fun to use. Just make sure you get the OPE katana first, otherwise it won't be nearly as effective as it could be. Anyways guys, I know this video was very, very short, but I still want to make a quick something on this new build I've been messing around with the last few days. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!